Dragon Tales was one of the shows I watched on Sprout growing up, and watching it on the Sprout Sharing Show a program or two before the Wiggles came on was no exception. When the show aired on Sprout, obviously, it had its funding credits inserted, specifically the bumpers where they showed the CPB/US Department of Education logos, but do you want to know something mind-blowing? During the Sprout Sharing Show and the Let's Go show, the fundings, the 1999 one to be exact, first few seconds were cut out and began immediately when the announcer started talking. First, I'll talk about on how the Let's Go show began it. Miles and Banjo put their seatbelts on and drive Carla the car on the screen moving from left to right, counterclockwise, and Miles said let's go. And Banjo said alright and cut straight to the funding right away with the announcer talking immediately. As for the Sprout Sharing Show, the thing I can remember was the stage mice pulling up the curtain to show the program, and then the easel from the split-screen credits would show up instead of the regular stage screen. In addition, this also happened with the beginning of the Franny's Feed theme song when it also aired back then, but was later patched. If you think I'm making this up, I'm not. A user named also confirmed this was true in the comment section of one of my videos. Heck, I still remember it really well to this day. In fact, if I was able to, I would definitely put it on the Sprout Most Wanted website, and I wish it wasn't lost media. Therefore, this should be added to the Dragon Tales page on the wiki. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that I remember seeing the Dragon Tales split-screen credits during the Sprout Sharing Show and I saw Patty, obviously, but I wasn't sure what she was saying, especially since this was all the way back in 2010. I also remember seeing the OG CTW and Columbia TriStar Television logo right after that. Also on The Goodnight Show, I remember seeing not only the 1999 funding, I remember seeing it after the Sprout Stretch segment was over. By the way, there was also one time where I saw a different version of the funding. It had the regular colored version of the U.S. Department of Education, the square CPB logo, and then the viewers like you/thank you message. I couldn't find it online, so I started to think it was fake, but then again, it was the first and only time I saw the Sony Pictures Television logo on Sprout, so it had to be real. But then again, it could have been the third funding from the third season in 2005. I apologize for the unnecessary stuff, and I admit, I kinda regret adding some of this stuff, but kinda needed to be added.